Hello, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Minis! And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the LEGO custom Jurassic World Evolution Mattel Celurus. But before we head on with this video, the guest's PC contest winners will be announced later on in the video. And now, let's do the making of Celurus. So for this Mini's costume, we actually used the Solaris as the base figure. We did some modifications to it, lengthened the body, and also we are making modifications to the neck as well. The tail is also brought down a bit, and now it's ready to paint. We'll be using some acrylics, of course some water, and some brushes onto this particular figure. So the first coat would be just white, and now we're coating it with a mixture of white, a little bit of yellow ochre, and some pink. Now once we have covered all or entirely the entire figure, we are now going to paint on the underbelly of this figure, which is just a lighter version of this initial paint. Then we add some more pink tones to the previous mix of acrylics, and we're painting them on top and also on the thighs of the Solaris. We are also going to paint this on the most portions of the neck area. To the current pink tones, we added a little bit of magenta, and we're painting it on the uppermost portions of the Solaris. Note that I'm not covering the entire portion where the pink colors are, but lightly brushing it on top of that. Now we mix magenta and red, and we're painting that on the head section of the Solaris. Might as well highlight some portions of the neck also. Very similar to that of the Ceratosaurus. And now for some pop of color. So this is blue mixed with teal, and I think we also added here some metallic blues as well. So we're just painting this as random stripes and patterns on the neck area. We're also going to do this same patterning on the body section of the Solaris. There are also some stripes in the thigh area of the Solaris, so we're also painting that as well. So here is the completed one. Now I wanted to add some more definition of colors to this, so I'm dry brushing some mixture of flesh tones on the lower portions of the neck, and this will be carried out on the back portions of the thigh as well as that of the arms. And now for some final touches. So we're placing here the eyes or the eyeballs. This is a mixture of teal and a little bit of green and white. I use this fine tip metallic brush. If you don't have this, probably you can use an old ball pen or ballpoint. And now for some final detailing on the figures, such as nostrils, probably outlining the eyeballs, and also the pupils will be added. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, the making of the Jurassic World Solaris. Now it's time for us to do the Guess the Species Contest winners announcement. And we have 10 lucky picks. Here they are. Sharon, Orion, Lil, Giga, Ross, Jacktastic, Rainmark, Nance, Mimic, Stud Animator. Congratulations everyone, and for our top 10 winners.
Top
Bloody
10.
Demon,
Top 9. Top 8.
the Allosaurus Peganax Gen 2,
Top 7.
Indoraptor,
Top 6.
Suspense,
Top
Hydroraptor
5.
225,
Top
Lego
4.
Driver Work,
Top
Mr. T-Rex,
Top 2.
Yuri ML Kankilisa,
Top 1.
Todd. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guess the Species contest. For those of you who would like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. On the homepage, just click on that community link and it will lead you to all my posts. Alright, now it's time for us to do Dino Trivia for Extinct Bricks. The Solaris name means hollow tail, referring to its hollow tail vertebrae, Greek Coelurus and hollow aura. They lived during the late Cretaceous period around 155 to 152 million years ago. And now for a closer look. Okay, and for the closer look of the Solaris here, Moira is really excited because she has a new pet. However, she will be coming back later on for some size comparisons. And now, let's move on with the closer look. So, I think this Solaris got a little bit crazy on the face. She's really fierce, and in the Mattel figure, you can see that it's really looking nice and all preppy and stuff like that. But still, I'm still happy with how the paint turned out for this one. It's kind of unconventional with how I usually paint my figures. I want to have a dry brush look on some of the areas here, which kind of not the I wanted it to have that effect, but unfortunately it's not that good. However, the stripings on this one is really it really did the work on this particular figure. There's just a few adjustments in terms of the overall kit bashing on this one. We extended the body, as you can see here, brought down the tail a bit, and there's not much of changes in terms of head sculpt on the Solaris. So it also has this steel stud on top of its body. Oops, sorry. And some details on the legs and also the nails as well. So that's a Solaris for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And now for the next portion of this video. Okay, and we're back for some size comparisons. And you can see here that the Solaris is a little bit smaller than that of our human being here. Although initially I actually created this one to be a little bit bigger. I actually started off with this figure. Oops, it's just a camera. And it seems like it's so tall, but it's already looking like, a different species already. So I went back ahead and, thought about it, and yeah, I figured I'd just make a smaller one, which is more size accurate than it is already is. And I think I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, so although we risk about some of the articulation, as you can see here, this one doesn't have any articulations, but as with my other figures of the same size, like Silophyses and I guess the Compsognathus, those figures that are a little bit smaller could actually do with none of the articulation. So yeah, so this one is almost the same as that of the comparison here with a human being. So with Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler. So I think this one is a good comparison in terms of size, actual size. Okay, so let's now compare with other smaller carnivores that we have also in this channel, shall we? Let's start with the Silophysis. Yeah! So this one actually has a tandem with it. And here is the female version of it. Or is it a male version? I don't know. So they are of the same size, although the neck is a little bit longer on the Silophysis, as you can see here. Eyes much bigger. Alright, so let's compare with the next one. These are smaller creatures that I've done earlier on in the career. So these are Compsognathuses. Or Compsognathi. I really don't know. But as you can see here, they're technically much more smaller than our Solaris here. So if you haven't checked out my video on the Compies, then please check it out, guys. I think it's in EV Toy Universe or it's on this channel, but we'll see at the end of the video. Also of the similar size, I have these fellows in hand. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 Segosauruses. So they are the same size as that of our Compies. And yeah, technically much more smaller than our Solaris here. Next up we have the scary Troodon. I also have 3 of these. And I can't quite find the other one. Probably it's just hiding somewhere. I hope it's not lost. But yeah, so I have these 2 Troodons. They actually light up in the dark. This is a really cool video, one of my cooler videos from last year. So if you haven't seen it, guys, it's actually within the Halloween special. So check it out, guys. It's really scary. Alright, so another comparison that we have would be this feathered Velociraptor. So I would want actually to have a similar vibe and also articulation to the Solaris. However, I ran out of monkey Legos, right? So I wasn't able to create one that is similar to this. But soon enough, once I get more supplies on those, then probably I'll be remaking this one or make another species that is very similar or in size. Okay, so this actually has a lot of articulation to it. You can see that the tail can be twisted like so, as if it's maneuvering, and then of course the legs can also move, and it actually also can move from the ankle region, as you can see here. So you can twist the legs like so. Of course, the arms can move, and the neck also can be twisted, and also can open and close its mouth. Right. So if you haven't checked out this video on our feathered Velociraptor, please check it out. It's really cool, guys. Right. Okay, next up we have, of course, our favorite raptor. This is Blue. So Blue here is a repaint of my mini raptors. It's actually the accurate size to that of a minifigure, as you can see here. See, the original size for the raptors that we have for Lego are really quite big, to be honest. And these, I wish that the manufacturers for this one could actually make more of these raptors rather than the ordinary raptor sizes that we have. So maybe we can create a petition for that, guys. So let me know in the comments what we can do about this. All right, maybe we can email the manufacturer to create more of these, so that we should be able to make more size accurate raptors compared to that of what Lego is actually creating. Okay, alright, so let's move on to the next comparison. We have our Spinoraptor. So it's actually okay if it's a little bit larger than our blue raptor here, because it's a it's a mix or it's a hybrid of a raptor. I think it's a Pyroraptor and Spinosaurus. So but a bit larger, a bit longer in terms of the head length. So I think it's a perfect size for this particular hybrid. Okay, so it's also cool looking. So guys, check it out in my Extinct Bricks playlist. And last but not least would be this. My own Indoraptor. So this Indoraptor is actually created 2 years back, I guess, and ever since that I haven't really made another version of this because I think this version is quite scary. I left the gloss in it because most of the time it does really is very scaly, and it's not especially when it's in the rain, in the rain scene on top of the rooftop. It's really quite fantastic hooks to look at. So this is my Indoraptor for you guys. So it seems like it's just going to snack on the Solaris here, but yeah. So oops, it keeps on falling. It's on its one foot, I guess. So that's the Indoraptor for you guys. And that is our size comparisons. We can now move on with Extinct Bricks PC Rocco, and we have all the creatures here so far that we've seen presented on this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you do have other creatures or species, non-dinosaurs or even dinosaurs, hybrids or pterosaurs, marine reptiles, please comment them down below. We'll see, I'll read them up, and if it's actually requested once or twice or more, then I would probably include them or make costumes of those creatures here on my channel. Also, Moira here would like to remind you guys that all the creatures that you see here, or all the creatures here, are actually available in our Extinct Bricks playlist. I will be putting up also individual links to all of these creatures or all the videos in this one, so that you won't have to look it up and scroll over hundreds of all my customs. Just look up into the description box below. Alright? And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will be placing a little bit more videos up until the end of the video, so please finish up the video, guys. Thank you so much. It seems that someone has taken over the doghouse of Usher and Moira. But anyway, Moira is actually luring him back to his enclosure. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And again, thank you for all your support, you sharing my videos, liking them, and also watching them actually means the world to me. So thank you so much, and maraming salamat. Also, please don't forget to support our other channels, si Mitsuo Universe and the Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brain roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!